exercise, adequate nutrition, rest and positive attitude to help people live healthier, better lives. And to talk more about these pillars, we have a very special session coming up with the leading celebrity fitness trainer, Yasmin Karachiwala. Well, she's somebody who definitely needs no introduction. She's the fitness trainer to almost all the Bollywood superstars like Katrina Kaif, Alia Bhatt, to name a few. She's one of the most sweetest and humble human beings, Yasmin Karachiwala. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for her. Let's welcome her today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yasmin Karachiwala, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to Team Nutralite Grand Event Cruise of Glory. Today I'm here to show you all how vital working out is for one's health and immunity, especially now that the nightmare that is COVID-19 outbreak has struck us all. So are you ready for some enthralling workout sessions? However, when it comes to working out, the most crucial factor is adequate nutrition. Nutralite and I firmly believe fitness is 20% exercise and 80% nutrition. Nutralite, one of the world's leading brands, combines the best of nature with the best of science to provide vitamin, mineral and dietary supplements designed to fill nutritional gaps in your diet. One of the myths that I know that people have is that if they work out, they can eat whatever they want, and you know that you can't do that, because remember, like we said earlier, workout is 20% and nutrition is 80%. So if you're consuming foods, make sure that you're eating the right kind of foods for your body. Let me share my story with you. As a teenager, I used to be the laziest kid around the block, and I did nothing at all. In school, I only participated in sports that showed strength, which was shot put and javelin, because I had to stand in one place like I am right now speaking to you guys, throwing the shot put or javelin and showing strength. When we were in college, my best friend fell in love, wanted to go to the gym to look better, dragged me to the gym with her against my will, but I was a good friend, so I went with her. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I went into the aerobic class where people I thought were dancing around, and as a teenager, I thought I was the best dancer. I went in, found out that I had totally no coordination, didn't know what the hell they were doing. If the teacher was saying knee up, I was kicking people. I think I injured a couple of people in my class. I was so embarrassed by the end of the class that I kept going back and repeating the sequences with the instructor, much to everyone's dismay, because I was hurting people in every class I went to. One day the instructor was sick after about a couple of months, and she called me at home and said, can you take my class, teach my class? And I was a little shocked. I said, I don't know what to do. She said, the cassette is there, just play it and you'll hear the music and just do what you remember. I went to the class, I put on the cassette, I played, the music started, and to my amazement and surprise, I knew exactly what to do every step in the class, and I continued teaching. At the end of the class, everyone was so excited that I knew it. They started clapping and said, you did it perfectly. And the instructor then pointed out to me that I had the quality of becoming an instructor. To me, it just felt really good, because I got to tell people what to do, and it made me feel really good. And I realized something about myself, that I really like telling people what to do. After college, I went abroad and I did my training in fitness, came back, started classes, and have never looked back. I learned on the job. I kept doing courses to educate myself, and that's how I've become a fitness instructor. So to all of you out there, you can never know how life turns out. And from me being a lazy kid to now being an instructor, talking to you guys and showing you workouts, which I will shortly, anything is possible. I hope my story has inspired you and you're ready to start your workout with me. I have two types of workouts for you today. One is a strength training workout, which is for weight management. And the second one is an immunity building workout, which is exercises that you can do every day. And I've included my Pilates workout in that. For the strength training, this is how we're going to break it. We have a warm up, which is everything is based on a timer, and you'll hear the timer. I'll show it to you as soon as I finish explaining it to you. And then we have a workout which has 7 exercises. We're going to do them back to back. I'm going to do one circuit with you, and if you want, you can repeat it for 2 to 3 times depending upon your fitness level. If you're a beginner, stick with doing just one till you build strength, and then you can continue and do 2 to 3 as you gain strength and stamina. Right, let's get started. For the warm-up, we have 4 exercises. The first one is a squat with rotate. Squat with rotate. The second one is a stationary lunge with upper body rotation only, and then for the second cycle we change and we do the other side. The third exercise that we're going to do is just going to be shoulder circles and then reverse. And the fourth exercise that we're going to do is coming down into all fours and doing a cat and cow to warm up our back. Right, let's get started. So you're going to hear a whistle, which is going to make us start, and you're going to hear a bell, which means we finish the exercise. We have about 5 seconds, which I'm going to right now edit to about 7 seconds between each exercise to get ready for the next exercise. Each work segment of the warm-up is 30 seconds, right? Let's get started. The timer is going to be on the floor. We're starting with squat to rotate. Remember, the whistle means we're going to start. That's the whistle. Go only as low as you are comfortable. We have 15 more seconds. Warming up our legs, just adding a little bit of rotation. Great. Stationary lunge. Come into a nice lunge position. Your hands are here and just rotating to one side. We're doing this for 15 seconds and then we're going to change sides. So what we're basically doing right here is isometrically working the lower body as we're dynamically working the upper body. That was changing the legs. At 15 seconds, we have 5 more seconds to change. Right, shoulder circles. Again, 15 seconds in one direction and 15 seconds in the reverse. Five more seconds to change directions. Reverse. And on the floor, all fours, cat and cow. Fifteen more seconds. Last 5 seconds. All right, coming back to the first exercise, round 2 of the warm-up. After this, we are going to grab a mat for the main exercise. So make sure that you have a mat nearby. Fifteen more seconds to go. Keep your squat wide so you warm up your legs without feeling the pressure in your knee. Hand. Lunge, stationary lunge with rotation. Go. change sides, other leg. You're always rotating in the direction of the leg that's in front, right? So that the back hip stays stationary. Cat to arm circles, right? Yeah. Okay, those are arm circles. Let's start. Reverse. And on the floor for cat and cow. Keep going. 15 more seconds to go. And the last one. Okay. I hope you guys are feeling nice and warmed up. Go grab a mat and don't forget to have a bottle of water nearby for our workout. Now that we're nice and warmed up, let's get started with our workout. We have 7 exercises. Yes, 7. And this time we're doing it for 45 seconds each exercise with a 15-second break in between to set up for the next exercise. I'm quickly going to run through the 7 exercises for you. The first one is a squat, just simple squat. Make sure that when you squat, you bend at your hip. You hinge at your hip and you go down, and don't take your chest to the floor. Your chest should still be facing forward. That's the first exercise. The second exercise is a reverse lunge. So you're going to start alternate reverse lunge. Right? The third exercise is knee push-up. So come on your knees and then you're just going to push up. You can cross your ankles. An easier version of this is all-fours push-up. So if you're not used to push-up, go ahead and do the all-fours push-up. The fourth exercise is sitting with your hands behind you, preferably your fingertips facing your toes, but this is an easier version of doing this. It's a tricep dip, and then just lift up. Make sure you're not shrugging, shoulders are away, and then you're going to bend and straighten your elbows, right? Just bending and straightening your elbows. It's a tricep dip. If when you build strength, make sure that you come to this position to do it this way, right? The fifth exercise is a sit-up. Is just doing a curl. So be in a diamond and just curl up. The next exercise is swimming. So I want you to lie face down on your mat, hands in front of you, lift up, and you're going to alternately flap your hands and your legs, and that's going to work your back. And the last exercise is a twist with crisscross. So basically you're going to crisscross your leg and twist at the same time. You can even just do scissors if you don't want to add this twist. Right, the same thing. We're going to use a timer for the HIIT workout. At the bell, we're going to stop. At the whistle, we're going to start. We have 15 seconds in between 2 exercises to set up for the next exercise. We're starting with our first exercise, which is just the squat. As soon as we hear the whistle, I've started the timer. We have 20 minutes for you to listen to my bug. There, let's go. 1. So we don't need to count on this one unless you feel good. For me, it's just habit that I keep counting because we are working on a timer which will tell us exactly when we need to stop with the bell. 30 seconds more to go. Up and down. Make sure your chest is facing me and you're not going to dip into the well, like I call it. Last 15 seconds, you can even have your hands just on your waist. I just like moving them around. If you want to hold a dumbbell, you can do that as well if you want to intensify the movement. All up to you. Work with your body. Okay, next one. We have, I'm going to move the timer so I can see it. 5 more seconds for reverse lunge. Again, your hands can be on your waist, or you can move them like I'm moving them, or you can just hold them in a prayer in front, right? Whichever one you prefer. You have 3 options of what to do with your hands. Also remember, go as low as comfortable for you. I've been doing this a really long time. 20 more seconds. Last 10 seconds. Okay, next one, knee push-up. Come down on all fours. Crossing the ankles. Start. Thirty seconds to go. Don't forget to breathe. 20 more seconds. Keep going. Remember, you can always do all fours if you find this difficult. Last 10, not reps, seconds. Luckily, I think we would all die, including me, if we had 10 more reps. Great. Triceps. And go. Bend and straighten your elbows. Make sure you're bending your elbows. Don't just swing your body back and forth like this, right? You want to bend and straighten your elbows. Working those triceps. 30 seconds to go. Keep at it. We're almost home. Last 20 seconds, my friends. Keep going. Stay with me. Don't give up. We need strong triceps. Last 5 seconds. Woo. All right. Going into diamond sit up. And taking a breath, a breather. Let's start. Seconds to go. Last 15 seconds. Last one. Great. Moving on. Face down for swimming. Lift up and go. The breath can be 2 inhales and 2 exhales, like this. Pull your abs in. Imagine you have a cup of coffee on your lower back and you don't want to spill it. It's hot coffee. right up to the brim, and you don't want it to fall on your back to burn it. Last 15 seconds. Okay, last exercise of the hip scissors with rotation. Go. 30 seconds to go. Last 20 seconds. Almost done. Don't stop. We need this cardiovascular bit in our workout. All right. Good job. That was the end of the workout. But that was only the end of one circuit. So remember, if you want to do more, you want a full workout, and I hope that all of you have the same breath as me. We are a little out of breath. So you can repeat this for 2 to 3 rounds. And don't forget to stretch and cool down before you go about doing the rest of your day. The next set of exercises is Pilates based, and it's great for immunity, and it's also a great workout for you to do every day just to keep yourself going. So Pilates is always done without shoes preferably, or we wear Vibrams or Pilates socks. We're going to start by standing at the end of our mat. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, I want you to roll down to the mat, and I want you to walk forward to come into a plank. From here, take your hips up and walk back up again and roll up. And 2 and down and walk forward to come into a plank. Make sure your head and heels and butt is in a straight line. So I'm going to go down to the floor to do some more exercises, but ideally you should do about 4 repetitions of this in this position. We're just going to tap our knee down. Keep tapping the knee down. 2, 3, we're going to do 6 of these. 4, 5, and the last one. Come into all fours. In all fours, we're going to reach opposite hand forward, alternate hand forward. 2, 3. Remember, I said reach and not lift. So imagine you want to reach your fingertips to the end of the room, and then you're going to reach your legs to the end of the room. Don't try to lift it up. Reach. Take that time to reach it, and try not to move anything in your body, especially your hips. 2. Engage your core, because that's where all the movement originates in Pilates. And the last one, 4. Now we're going to move alternate arm and leg. So we're going to go 1, engage your core, try not to shift your weight, and you're going to reach the arm and leg away from each other, causing opposition, creating rather opposition, and not just lifting it meaninglessly. Engage your core and reach it away from each other. Last one, go ahead and lie down in child's pose and just stretch yourself out. Relax your shoulders. We've put a lot of pressure on them. Come up, take your legs to the side, and you're going to sit with your legs forward. I want you to hold the back of your thighs and extend your spine. You're going to belly to spine and roll yourself down till your elbows come up straight. And then you're bending your elbows, using your abdominals, maybe a little pressure on your leg to sit up tall. Again, sink your belly to spine and curl down. Make sure your back is rounded. Come up with your back rounded and then extend your spine. We're going to do 4 of these and roll down. Use your abdominals, come up, and the last one. We're going to add on to this one, add some difficulty to this movement. Don't hold on to dear life, because the next one, we're going to lose the hands. Can you lose your hands and do the same movement? Only go down till your hands are in line with your knees and then come up, round back, extend your spine. Lower your arms, belly to spine, sinking in, going down only till your hands are in line with your knees and come up and extend the spine. 2 more times, going down and curling up and extending the spine. And the last one, going down. This time go down all the way to the floor. Get your feet close to you. Take your hands in a V. So V is not by your sides, but slightly out in a V. Your feet are hip width apart, and you're going to curl your pelvis to go up into a bridge only till the tips of your shoulder blades, and then curl your spine to come down 1 vertebrae at a time. We're doing this 4 more times. Curl and lift up and curl down, articulating your spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Sink your belly to spine, lower back to the floor, and start peeling the spine off the mat. And then soften your ribs and come down, making sure that the lower back touches before the butt. 2 more times. You're going to curl and lift up. And then you're going to round the spine, soften your chest to come back down. And the last one, belly to spine, lower back to floor, and then peel the spine off the mat. Hold it there, inhale, and then exhale, softening your belly, coming down 1 vertebrae at a time. Take one leg to tabletop on 90-90, the other leg to tabletop on 90-90, hands towards the ceiling, shoulders on the mat. Lift your head, chest, shoulders to curl up, and then go back down. Your legs stay there. If that is too difficult, go ahead and place your legs on the mat, but continue this movement, which is called 100 prep. So this is an easier version. This is a slightly more difficult version. So your hands are directly above your shoulders. Let's do 4 of these. 4. Sink your belly. Exhale as you come up. 3. 2 more. 2. And the last one. Come up. This time I want you to hold up to a seated position. Sit in a diamond, take your hands out to the side, and we're going to do a spine twist. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. Last one on each side. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale. Again, bend your knees, roll down. This time we're lying on our side in a straight line. Take your legs to the front. Your hand is on the floor, the other hand is on the floor like this, or you can be up here. This is a slightly more advanced position. So let's come up here, or you can lie down. From here, you're going to just lift this leg up and lower it down, and lift it up and lower it down, and 3, and down, and 4, and down, and 5, and down. We're doing 10 of these. 6, 7, make sure you don't shorten your waist. 8, so I don't want you to try to lift it and move everything. You stay stacked. 9, and the last one, 10. From there, I want you to come up, swing your legs to the other side, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Your body's in a straight line. Take your legs forward, hand on the floor, and lift. 2, 3, 4, hips are stacked, abs are pulled in, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Great, let's go on our stomach for some back extension. Your hands are in a W. Take your legs as wide as you need to make sure that your pelvis is on the floor. From here, glide your shoulders down your back, lift your head and start curling up to come into a swan, and then exhale and lower yourself down. And imagine you have a hot brick under your stomach and you don't want to burn your stomach. So pull your stomach away from that hot brick, shoulders down, lift your head and come up into a swan. Make sure that your pelvis is on the floor. And the last one, up and then on the floor. This time get your hands under your shoulders, curl your legs, push yourself up into a plank, go into a pike and walk yourself back to standing like we did initially. And roll your shoulders to the back. 3 and 4. I want you to inhale, take your arms up and exhale to lower them down. And inhale to take your arms up and exhale to lower them down. This time I want you to lift your heels as your arms go up. So I want you to go up, lifting your heels and exhale down. I'm so grateful to Amway for allowing me to offer this simple but crucial fitness regimen that will enhance your physical and mental health while also supporting your immunity. I hope that my success story may have inspired some of you here and enhance your lives in some way. I hope to see you at the next gathering. Until then, eat well, rest well, and stay healthy.
Wow, what an action-packed session it truly was.